It's been an action-packed week with Zillow backing out of their iBuyer program. You've got the jobs report showing the latest in the labor market, and you've got the Fed meeting where they gave us the announcement we all knew was coming. All right, we got a few things to talk about today, and I don't have much time with you, but first thing we want to talk about is Zillow. I'm sure some of you have seen this. In fact, all of you have probably seen that Zillow has now bowed out of the iBuyer program, leaving some 7,000 homes left in their program that they're going to probably sell to one investor. Now, not an individual, but some corporate entity will likely take all that stuff over after they've been losing millions and millions of dollars on a quarterly basis. So when one of the largest ones does that, you're wondering what happens with OfferPad, with Open Door. Are they going to follow suit? Which I'm sure many of you would not be too upset about if they were to back out as well. Another thing we're looking at is this is jobs week. So on Wednesday, you had ADP come out with their jobs numbers. Today, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, BLS Jobs Report came out. Both of them were stronger than expected. Right? That's not a good sign for the bond market. But one thing they noticed today was the labor participation rate was at the lowest it's been in 50 years. There's some 6 million workers who have not been looking for work in the last 30 days. Where are they? What are they doing? Now, I'm not smart enough to answer that question, but as you see more and more people going back to work, that's usually a good sign for the economy, not so good for mortgage-backed securities and bonds. So we'll be keeping an eye on that to see what's going to happen with rates going forward. The big thing this week was the Fed meeting that they came out and said, hey, we're going to start tapering the purchase of mortgage-backed securities. Now, I will avoid the dissertation on why that is, what they do, and how it all works. We'll save that for another time. But they're going to start cutting back on that purchases in the month of November. Now, they were supposed to start in December. They're moving that up, but they're only committing to 2 months worth of purchases, meaning they're going to start cutting back on $15 billion a month on their current levels. Now, they've got $8.5 trillion worth of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries in their portfolio now. So as they start to cut back, you're not going to see rates jump up immediately, all right? So they will start working on the Fed funds rate. If they start raising that, that's when you start seeing rates go up. Now, the Fed is definitely afraid of slowing down the economy, so that's going to be their last measure of trying to control inflation as they start to raise that Fed funds rate. They're hoping that the supply side issues with all the cargo ships out in Los Angeles, the supply side issues will be worked out to help control inflation. Will that work? Who knows? So any questions about that? I don't want to dive too deep into this, but any questions, give me a call and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.